man, January 2nd of the new year of 2026, and I'm on my way to Fort Wayne right now to the I-8A auto auction to pick up a 28-foot pup trailer that I am purchasing for myself, so I can use it to move stuff around. I can use it for storage at the house. I can put my tools in it and take them down south, so I can work out of the shop. I can take it down to the ranch and use it to load parts and do stuff like that. I can load the Cushman in it and take the Cushman down with me when I go to places and stuff like that. I could put a room in there and I could use that at shows if I wanted to. There's endless possibilities with an $800 pup trailer that's a 2000. Obviously it's old enough to be registered as an antique trailer also, but I'm pretty sure there's probably already a plate on it because most of them already have, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. I'll probably just keep it registered like that, and then go from there, because I do have $60K worth of non-owned trailer insurance that if for some odd reason it's in somebody else's name and I pull it, it's covered on my insurance as soon as I hook up to it, if you know what I mean. So I guess we'll see. Once I get hooked up to it, I'm in Frank, but I'm not gonna have the problems I had the other day with it. I mean, worst case scenario, if so, I'll pay for the trailer. I know where it's at. I'll come back and get it with the blue truck, but I don't think I'm gonna have any problems with it, because I don't know how many trailers I've pulled with Frank and not had any problems. And then, you know, the one time I go to hook up to that one, I fucking eat my tire, get shredded up and stuff. So we'll see. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today, and then I'll probably start looking for some modes and stuff like that. Things have changed with Muncie. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it. I do know I'm taking it down south this weekend. It was supposed to be later today, but that's not happening because of the future owner changed their minds about some things and the timeline of what they want the truck done at, so it's out of my hands. But I need to talk to them anyways later today, so we'll see. I'll keep you updated. But yeah, we're getting a trailer. That's all we do now. So I'm gonna have a pup trailer I can do things with. I'll probably end up painting it because it looks like it's got some different paint on it. They tried to cover some things up, so we'll see. On the show, on the Chad Keegan YouTube channel. Okay, so I have a old FedEx trailer in my possession now, hooked up to Frank. I completely forgot I had the pigtail on the blue truck, so I don't have a pigtail, but I do got it hooked up. And it's a pretty interesting trailer. It's a pup trailer. It's got no pigtail, obviously. I just need to get this guy's going in to pay for it, and then I'm gonna pay him, and we're gonna check the VIN and stuff like that. It's really not too bad. I took the flaps off, that way they don't catch on nothing. This was unhooked. Somebody must have snagged it on something here. Whatever this is for is kind of hanging and dangling. I'll need to secure that up a little bit. The tires are decent. The brakes are decent. We just rolled it up here. Why those bags aren't filling up, I don't know, but I'm not losing any air, so I'm not really concerned about it. It's something I can take care of another time. But let's it's got all kinds of hazmat stuff on here. There's an opening there, leaks. But here you go, I'm just gonna leave it like this. It's got this little crate in there, which I threw the mud flaps in. It's got these rollers too, which are nice. And I think that's what the air switches are for, to release these. So I think if I flip those off, these valves off, it will close, 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 Close. I want those closed. I think that should release the wheels. Track isolation valves. Air pressure loss, all track isolation valves open. Set to parking brake, acting roller system. Okay, so never mind, maybe these roll by that. I don't know. Either way, I don't really care. I don't necessarily need the rollers, but I thought it was cool that they were in there, so I'm not sure what the fuck is going on. I'll have to Google this when I get home and look at it, but guess what? I just got a pub trailer, and it was pretty cheap. Under $1,000, so that's what's up. Well, just cruising down old 24 here, and this thing's pulling straighter than straight. Had to stop over to Flying J over there off 30 and grab a pigtail. I had $40-some on my thing, so it cost me like 64 bucks. Not something I wanted to do, but I had to because, well, I need lights. I need brake lights when I'm going to stop and stuff like that. Which, those places, they piss me off. They're over fucking charging for stuff like that. I think I could get a pigtail for like 64 bucks. I think I could get the one that I bought there for, well, it was $116 after tax, $117 for $60 off Amazon. So, but it's what it is. It's a tax write-off. That's what happens when I forget the one. I never fixed the one from when it burned up when I pulled that douchebag's trailer and it fucked my truck up. So it's what it is. But yeah, this thing's pulling great. The brakes are a little, I'm not gonna say they're touchy because they're not. You have to apply them and then you have to wait for them to kick on, and then they throw a bunch of dust and basically just like lock up. So that'll be something that's gonna be addressed. I'll probably, to be honest with you, just get some new brakes and drums put on it. Maybe some tires too before I actually need to use it, or do it myself. It's probably what'll happen. I'll probably try to get it down south and then just do it myself, because it could use a paint job. Obviously you've seen what was on there, so I don't know what color I'd like to paint it. I do have I'm fond of silver. There is some rust and stuff like that. I really need to check it out. I was with the guy that bought the trailer from the auction. I bought it from him. He bought the trailer, I think like Wednesday or something last week, or this week, I don't know when, and then he had just posted it like 23 hours before I seen it, and I just instantly was like, hey dude, and then you know, I'm like, I come and get it today. I was gonna try and go get it yesterday, but he's like, no, it's at the auction. I bought it from the auction, blah blah. I'm like, okay dude. So I went over there and I bought it from him, and I had to go in the facility and pull the trailer out and stuff. And there was a few trucks down the line that I could have snagged a pigtail off of, but they all had the 3 hook things, and I wasn't going to go through that much trouble just to take one. So I figured piss on it. But this has some stuff in the back, so it's all good. And for 800 bucks, I'm not going to complain about it. There's a plate already on it, so it's an old FedEx trailer, and those wheels are just to roll the stuff. Kind of like a, God, what are those trailers that they move and they just shuck back and forth and the grain comes out, whatever, anything, they're like those, walking floor, kind of. But I flipped all the valves off, so I'm gonna probably take those tanks off because they take forever to fill, and just do the back brakes and stuff like that. I gotta check the bags too. This does have bags, but I don't think they were up, so I need to figure out what's going on with that. I just didn't really feel like dicking around with too much of it there when I was there, so I figured piss on it. I'm just gonna grab a pigtail and pull her on home, and then I'll go from there, address the situation when I get there. And that's exactly what it's like, one of those old ones. So yeah, we'll get more into it when I get home. Oh, good morning. Saturday. So Saturday, and it's like 19 degrees out, and I need to try and get Muncie fired up and throw some shit in there because I'm getting ready to take it down south. I tried to plug it in, but I don't think the block heater works because I had it plugged in, and then I felt it after I ran out to Frank, grabbed a couple things, and it was still cold. So hopefully this thing will just fire right up and I don't have too many problems with it. It hasn't been started since last week when I moved it here. Before I, well, let's see, what day was it? It was like Monday or something I put it here. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see. Come on, baby. No, it's too cold. It's probably not going to start. Oh, now I'm in trouble. Come on. Nope. Not going to do it. Fuck. I'll throw a jumper on it real quick. Let's see if it'll give it some more juice and maybe it'll help. I don't know. I just need some more cranking amps probably, since it's cold. Come on. Okay, I might have to shoot it with some ether here. Give it some help. We'll see. Let me get this thing fired up. We'll give her a little shot of the Go Juice, so we'll see if this helps it out any. Yes. Got him. Get this out of here. Put it right here. And let this bad boy idle, warm up. So what's up, baby? Little Go Juice will get you. Every time when it's cold, that jumper, I'm glad I got that jumper from Vtoman. That helped out too because it's so cold. So we got her. Well, just cruising down 75 here. I'm gonna stop in Vandalia and probably top the truck off. It's doing pretty good. Besides this morning, a little hiccup with getting fired up. Other than that, it's fine. Stopped a couple times already, just kind of check things out. Plus, the coffee is running through me. Sucks because there's no cup holders in here, so I don't have any place for coffee, so I had to leave my cup at home, but it's what it is, man. If I need to stop and get a cup of mud, that's what I'll do. You know, drink it while I'm hanging out and then get rid of it and go. But should be down to where I need to go between 2 and 3. I'm thinking last time I looked on my GPS, it said like 110 when I left the house, but I've already stopped twice just to look things over. You know, just a quick glance. I just want to make sure everything's okay. I've had the truck going about 68 a couple times. There's still some speed wobbles. 65 through 68 seems to be okay, but I mean, it's just, you know, it's one of the things where I don't hear tapping something in the back. I'd rather just creep it on down there and know that I'm not going to fucking blow a tire from it getting too hot or anything. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated once the sun comes up. Maybe I'll come back. Just getting down here to Cincinnati. About 3 hours and 20 minutes it's taken me to come down. I did stop in Vandalia, grab some fuel, 88 gallons. Pretty much topped off the tanks to where there was some breathing room and stuff. But I'm just mosey along doing 58, 60, whatever the truck will let me do without hearing the belt squeal or getting rattled around too much. 58 is like the sweet spot. This truck is super smooth and quiet. It is a little chilly because it's only 24 degrees, so I occasionally have to stick my feet up like this right here to get some air, but other than that, it's not too bad of a ride. Shit's not moved around too much on me in the back, but I mean, here and there, it's fucking bonking all over, so it's what it is. But yeah, my ETA is probably like 2 to 3 is what I told the boys, and then I turn my location on for a couple of them because that way they can see where I'm at and track me. That way they know when I'm coming. But, you know, just getting into Kentucky, man. Well, I'm just about to Richmond, the Buc-ee's here, and you know what's crazy is right up there. I'm doing probably 58, maybe 60. and there's 3 cars. I don't know if you can see them or not. I'm not going to zoom in, but that white car and that gray truck back here, that van has been behind me for at least an hour, if not longer, since I got into Kentucky. So that's insane to me that people want to sit there and ride behind somebody doing 58 to 60 on a 65, 70 mile per hour road. I mean, I'm getting my doors blown off by everybody else, especially the big trucks, but it's what it is. So, yeah, maybe they're old, maybe they're cold, maybe they're full of mold like me. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm about 3.5 hours away, I think, and time's just ticking. Just ticking. Nothing but me and this truck and the wind noise and no radio, no nothing. Just trucking. Nope, just sliding up Jellicoe here. This truck's actually doing really good in the mountains. I was worried when I was driving around the house that it wouldn't do very good because it just didn't seem like it wanted to go, you know, on the flat ground. But I guess I was in heavy winds and stuff at some point. But like this morning when I took off, there was no wind whatsoever, and I was like, yeah, this thing's boogieing. So, I mean, obviously I can't only go certain fucking speed because of these wobbly drives, but other than that, yeah, it's actually gaining speed going up this mountain. And I just keep it between 58 and 60. That's my sweet spot for me not to get thrown around and get the whole time. So, it's not bad though. Figure I'd get you into some of that Mountain View, man. Come on, that Mountain View. Sorry, that box is all the way over there, and my lunch box is all the way in the back. I'd stick you up on that, so you just have to be where you're at with me for now. Nice and quiet in here. Get a little bit of piss from this. Other than that, it's a nice and quiet ride. Almost there. I think I got like 2.5 hours left or something. About to pull over and take me a little break. I forgot these tanks have baffles in them, so there's fuel not sloshing around. That fuel gauge ain't bouncing all over the place. When I filled it up, it only went up to 3/4, so I'll have to let them know that when it's full. But plus, I'd like to get out and check to see if I leaked any out, but since it's a spring ride, I did go 70 a couple times and dealt with the just to see, you know, if I could get it up to highway speeds and maintain them and it be a smooth ride. But it just wouldn't do it because the tires are just so bad. But I mean, it's what it is. It's what you get for running old ass fucking tires. Oh, the pyrometer jumped up to 8. Yeah, it's working, man. It was working. It usually runs around 7, 6 and 7. I guess it just depends how fast I'm going. But I mean, yeah, it was working a little bit going up the mountain. But I mean, I'm super like thrilled with the way this thing is running through these hills. You know, I think it would be fine with a trailer. I don't think it would lag out too bad at all. I think this thing is, the rear ends and the 13 speed really help it out. Not to mention it, I don't know. You know, I don't know exactly how many miles this engine has on because the build sheet says 290 and obviously it's a 350 big cam, and I can't find the numbers on the side of the block to that are stamped in. I can't see them, at least. I haven't located them. I know they're on there, just haven't found them yet to where I think there's something might be in the way where I can figure out what this is and get some engine history on it at least. If not, well, it's a mystery engine. It ain't my truck no more, so. Well, the truck has been delivered. Trace is in there right now freaking out. Her and Noah. What do you think?
I love this shit. This is awesome. This is so freaking old.
Yeah, 1978.
All right, 8 years older than I, or younger than I am.
Nice.
That's awesome. This is really cool.
So yeah, happy customers, I believe. What do you think about it?
It's pretty unbelievable, honestly.
Okay, are you happy?
Hell yeah, dude. This is
Okay,
dope. It's
good.
incredible. We've
Good.
been talking about this for years, and we always wanted to buy a cab over, and we always wanted it to be like a
The right
special
one?
Yeah,
This is a special truck, dude.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's a special truck.
Yeah, I think this is perfect.
All right, I'll be back. Oh yeah, I got this international hat. I thought it would look cool, but it's big, huge, like a farmer's hat. So kind of look dorky, but oh well, it's what it is. Yeah, she's in there freaking out. I'm gonna take Reed for a ride once I get all my shit out. I just wanted to get it loaded in the rental car before I jump in that truck again. That way there's room, if you know what I mean.
Not like the old days, you know, you do this, right? This one. You got that thing.
It's gonna be a gymnast to get into this thing.
These guys are excited here. I think you went down a gear.
Did I?
Probably.
I thought you was down, right?
Well, you might have went back one. You might have started in third.
I don't know how that happened.
That's all right.
Right smack in the middle.
Yeah, these gears are super tight for like the pattern and stuff. Tracy driving the cab over for the first time over in a parking lot here. She is in love.
I
Huh?
am in love. Man, it's been a long time since I went trucking.
Yeah.
It has been a long time. And they're all automatics. I haven't grinded gears in years.
Oh yeah, well, it's been a while then.
Years.
Automagical, folks.
You know what? Even my quad is automatic.
Yeah.
I don't even shift my quad anymore. Woo-hoo-hoo! Can these guys drive it? They can, right?
I don't think so. I don't think they know how. You're the only person that knows how to drive a truck. Nobody else does.
Now I'm up. I want to come down. Yeah, no, I missed it. It is tight.
Yeah.
This was old school.
Yes, ma'am. Delivered to some happy customers.
No, it ain't coming out. John.
Okay, just stop. Just stop real quick. Pull it out of gear. Throw it in neutral. Nope, just let it go. Let it go. Maybe it's out of gear. You were in the wrong gear. You were trying to go back and you need to go forward. All right, well, here's the truck in the shop. So this is where it'll be getting all its work done. I'll probably move it over maybe because they got weight bench extra. I'll probably just tell them to move that stuff so I don't get anything dirty. But I jacked the cab up for them. Kind of gave my itinerary of how the process would go, of what I would plan to do to it. I mean, because it does need sanded and painted. Take off those pop rivets, basically take all the wheels and tires off, and then spray the frame and the engine, take those off, get some new ones. I've already talked about that. Pull those off, have a polishing crew come in and do those. Unless they want to pay me to do it, I don't know. It looks like there might be a couple leaks that have sprung just from the vibration of rattling around so much, is what I was thinking. She was saying the pumpkin. I was like, yeah, one's leaking. It looked like it had a leak, but it ain't no big deal. A lot of times it's just from the vibration of these tires are so old and raggedy that it, you know, you've seen the good. So once you get that, it's just what it is. But yeah, this should be a pretty decent place to do it at. I definitely won't have to shoot it with ether anymore because it's inside of a shop and warm. But yeah, it would look so sweet with some fresh white ones on there and those polished up, and that, you know, wet kit taken off the back, this tank and everything, and then these hoses removed, and you know, so I mean that whole PTO pump could come out, but I've never dealt with those before, so probably just leave that on, and then someday somebody else can do that as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, it's down here, so it's at its new home in Ringgold, Georgia. So it won't be going back to Ohio with me. Well, it's dark and you can't really see, but they got me this sweet Honda Civic rental car to take back to the house and drop off at Defiance. Yeah, I'll have to shoot you tomorrow. The boys left. Basically got to do a walk around with the truck, jack the cab up for them so they could see it. Go over like a itinerary list of things to do, how I would go approach it to do it, and then, you know, some of the different things that we can do. We can't do options for stacks and stuff like that. Less is more, so we'll just do it to where it's a classic looking truck and keep it somewhat original, but throw the little twist and flair in there for an older truck. So it's gonna be sweet to work in that big ass shop. I gotta load back, I gotta go back home, drop the rental car off on Monday, run to the bank, do some things, and then basically wash both trucks, load the trailer, and then come back down and start working on that, because the sooner it gets done, the sooner I can go back to trucking, and it's going to be a great time. I told Reed and Noah when they were leaving, I said this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We're going to take full advantage of it and we're going to enjoy it. So these guys are super cool, and it's going to be awesome. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned. I know this is a dark video, you probably can't see my face, but you're probably tired of it anyways, and yeah, it's what it is. So I'll see you when I see you.